Louisiana beer reviews. Joose Blackberry. This is the 14% original version. I did try a juice that I bought in Mississippi one time, and it was 10% because in Mississippi you can't go above 10. So this is a different version. So this is from United Brands. Their headquarters I thought was somewhere else, but it's actually in California. I was saying a different state. It gets confusing. It says Monroe, Wisconsin. Well, they're not in Monroe, Wisconsin, but Joseph Huber Brewing is there. Minhas, the owners of Joseph Huber Brewing and Rhinelander. Those breweries up there do a lot of contract brewing, like Simpler Times for Trader Joe's and the Bosom beers. All right. So apparently they're doing contracting for United Brands. So anyway, this was $3.94 after tax. $3.94 at the local store across the street. Liquor on Franklin Street, across from the Alaskan Hotel. Now, there's a lot of liquor stores around here. All right, premium malt beverage with natural flavor and certified color. 23/362/14. So, I guess this is Best Buy the 362nd day of 2023. So it's probably canned at the end of 2022. Well, at 14%, it's going to have a lot of shelf life. Okay. Let's do it. So, with these flavored malt beverages, you get the same result. Very little head of foam. Fizzes right away. No kind of lacing. And the appearance, well, with the light shining at it, it's purple, okay? Like a blackberry, I guess. The blackberry skin, because you know the juice is clear in a blackberry. But I think it's clear. Blackberry. But with the light shining through, it's brown. So it depends how the light hits it. That food coloring, you know. That's. If they didn't have the food coloring, it would be like all the other ones that aren't colored. It would be silver gray. They take the beer malt base and probably corn syrup, fermentables, and they have to have hops. If it's a malt beverage, it must contain hops. And they distill it down in a way like a vodka, okay? And the flavor is mainly from the natural flavors, whatever those are, whatever extracts they're using, or syrup, okay? Flavoring syrup, okay, alright. I guess it smells like blackberry. It smells like some kind of fruit thing. And with a malt underbody, you know, beer underbody. Let's go to taste. Cheers. It's got the acidity of blackberry. Sweetness from either sugar, cane sugar, or high fructose corn syrup, more than likely. The IBUs are probably high, but they won't come across in the flavor. You won't detect them because they're just there to, well, legally they have to be there, but also to balance out the sweetness. It's just at 5:04 a.m. right now, so I'm trying to not talk too loud. It's daylight. It's been daylight since I got up an hour and a half ago. It's strong. It's going to take me about 4 hours to drink all this. I'm going to take it slow because A, it's too strong just to tolerate, and I don't feel like being sick. It'll make you feel sick, like you took medicine. Let's see if they give a sharing size or a serving size. No, I don't see anything like that. Here's the legal disclosure: flavored malt liquor, which means strong beer, stronger than average beer, or mostly lagers, but they can be ales also. Okay, the unflavored one was the Stack, which turned out a lot nicer than I thought it was going to be. Stack them up. So it wasn't nasty like I'd expected, like it was when I tried it in 2009. They really improved it, or maybe they got a better contractor. The Joose, I don't have much experience with these, and I can't be hauling a bunch of cans back, but I would like to try some more of them. They're not in Louisiana. The J series, that's right, this is the J series. But to me, they're a lot better than the Four Locos, typically. They're using natural flavors. They just have a nicer appeal. They come across nicer. Not to say they didn't have some good flavored Four Locos, but... So sweetness is actually 4 out of 5 sugar cubes, not 5 out of 5. It's not totally sweet. There's a little acidity. Bitterness, 1 out of 5 hop cones. The body, surprisingly, is not heavy. It's medium body, maybe high medium. No, it's just medium. Amazing, 14% alcohol. It's not a heavy body product. Goes down pretty easy. Dangerous. If I was looking to drink a flavored malt liquor, and I would never be looking to do that, but let's just say I would pull this out the cooler and buy it, because now it makes me wish I'd have tried the mango or the blueberry. Well, there was about 4 or 5 flavors. But yeah, as far as these are very popular these days. A lot of craft beers are flavored with various things, and these low end products are the same. They kind of guess developed at the same time, because you had the peanut butter stout and all developing along with these convenience store brands that were gaining traction. They appeal to a different crowd, but it's a well-made product. Not for me. You look at my fridge at home, you're not going to see this stuff unless it's for a review. For everyday drinking, no way. But they exist, so I like to try them, and they did a good job. So if you want a beer, use that term loosely, but it is a malt beverage. If you want a beer that tastes like Hawaiian Punch or Kool-Aid, and some people like that, obviously, because these are everywhere. This is a real winner. I think 10% would be a little bit more in my speed, but here in Alaska they got the full strength version. So yeah, so Les Bon Temps Relais, I'm going to score this a 93 out of 100, a most excellent product. Now some people will say that's crazy, because you have craft beers you've done that were lower than that. You need to grade stuff according to style. Well, I am grading things according to style. So if I had IPAs that were not that good, maybe like marginally good, they got a B-. If I have a flavored malt beverage, I'm grading it in the style of flavored malt beverages. Now you might say, well, that's a horrible style. No, there's no such thing as a horrible style. It just may not be for you. I don't care for wheat beer. I'd rather drink this than a Hefeweizen, tell you the truth. But I'm not going to get on here and talk about, oh, Hefeweizen is a horrible style. It's just a style I don't care for, okay? I'm not into, I like to eat wheat bread, but to drink wheat, it's just not for me, okay? Unless it's wheat whiskey, those are kind of good. But, you know what I mean, like wheated bourbon. So no, there's no, light beer is not a horrible style. It's not a style that excites me, but it's the most popular style, right? So, we grade things according to style on this channel, for good or bad. And this is a most excellent product within that style. So, yeah, Laissez, like I said, Laissez Les Bon Temps Relais. They did a great job with it, and I would expect that all the rest on that in that cooler over there at the store would be just as good. I would pick this over Four Loko, because some of the Four Lokos, they're a little bitier. They're more bitey. You know, there's a bite to them, a harshness, and these have, my experience with these, are smoother. And I think they tend to use natural flavors. Four Lokos often use artificial flavoring for health reasons. That probably doesn't matter. Okay, probably doesn't really matter with flavor reasons, but it's just there is a difference, because one says natural, one says artificial, and it's how those flavors are derived. But anyway, yeah. I'm like, I gotta drink the whole can. But anyway, so yeah, not for me, but nonetheless, an A, most excellent product. And I'm gonna end this review by saying, y'all go to Monroe, Wisconsin, to this brewery, but it's not called United Brands. It's called Joseph Huber Brewery, or Minhouse Craft Brewery. They use both names. And take a brewery tour, and they give tours. You get free samples with the fee, you know, what you pay to go on a tour. All right, thank you.